1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our evening show here at Naval Air Station, Pensacola. Nice round of applause, if you will, please, for the new Eldorados. High and above, members of the Emerald Coast Skydiving team, they are under canopy from over 7,000 feet in the air, and with me to help talk all about this tremendous skydiving team is Jake Mules. Jake, welcome back.
Hey, thank you.
Who do we have under canopy right now?
All right, right now under canopy we got MD Mad Dog Evans. He's going to display the national colors soon. And then we have Kevin Elvis King, who is going to be the photographer, video photographer, who is going to take video as they come around, as they come down. Mad Dog Evans, he's the owner and operator of Emerald Coast Skydiving Center in Alberta, Alabama, which is about 25 minutes out the back gate in Alabama, not too far away. MD Mad Dog Evans has approximately 3,500 jumps. He's been jumping for 27 years. He's a retired Special Forces Master Sergeant. And again, Elvis is Kevin Elvis King. He has approximately 600 jumps, jumped in 6 years, retired Naval Flight Officer, Lieutenant Commander.
These Ram Air canopies are made of a very lightweight ripstop nylon, and they are extremely maneuverable.
Yeah, usually for the, they're approximate, they go by square footage for the canopies, and usually they go by the weight. If, for example, a guy, a gal is, 200 pounds, something like that, then usually the square footage of the canopy is roughly around that same area, 200 square foot canopy, so by poundage. Now, so you do have some guys though that fly what you would call just a bed sheet. They come down fast as heck.
The swoop chutes.
The swoop chutes, so to speak, yeah.
And they run into that. That's when skydiving becomes extreme.
Oh yeah, they come down really fast. Now this is the first run. There'll actually be 2 runs. These guys right here will be, like I said, displaying the national colors here soon. The plane is climbing up to about 2,500 or 1,300 or 13,000 feet, I should say, is what usually skydivers jump out of the plane. The plane is making its way up there for the next group who will come out here soon. The next group of skydivers that will come out, like I said, at 13,000 feet, will have 2 tandems. Tandem is somebody who wants to try skydiving for the first time. So they strap onto somebody who has their license, who's an instructor. They take them up there and they have a great time during free fall. So we're going to have approximately 6 to 8, we'll actually have approximately 8 other jumpers coming out soon when they reach the 13,000 foot altitude.
Sounds good. Emerald Coast Skydiving is the 2nd oldest drop zone in the United States. And you can go out there. They're very close to the west gate of Naval Air Station, Pensacola.
Oh yeah, about 25 minutes. 25 minutes from the back gate in Alabama. We conduct Emerald Coast Skydiving conducts usually about several thousand jumps each year. They provide skydiving services and instruction, parachute rigging services, and free fall videography.
Videography.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Tongue-tied there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, since we have the American flag coming in, here's what I'd like to do. I would like all of you, within the sound of my voice, to stop what you're doing. Those of you who are in uniform, I'm going to ask in a moment that you come to attention. Those of you who are not in uniform, I'm going to ask that you remove your caps. Stop wherever you are. And as Mad Dog Evans gets down just a little bit lower, I'm going to ask that you join in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, because this year, 2012, is the commemoration of the 200th anniversary of the War of 1812 and the battle that gave birth to our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please stop where you are. Remove your caps. In uniform, please come to attention. Honor our flag, honor the men and women who serve under that flag, and honor our country with the Star-Spangled Banner.
Last gleaming, whose
and the home of the brave.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and a big round of applause for MD Mad Dog Evans. Way to go, sir. Nice jump. We've got more skydivers out and in the air. Look high and above. You'll be able to see canopies reaching free fall very quickly, don't they, Jake?
Whoop. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's free fall. When someone leaves the aircraft, the first 10 seconds, it takes them 10 seconds to fall 1,000 feet. After that first 10 seconds, they now fall 1,000 feet every 5 seconds. So they're hitting terminal velocity about 120 miles per hour in about 10 seconds. Eight skydivers coming out.
We're filling this. It's raining men.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be 6 fun jumpers, and there's going to be 2 tandems. Like I said, 2 tandems. Somebody who wanted to experience it for the first time. They're attached to an instructor. So the 2 tandems are coming down here last.
So and having done several tandem jumps with the Army Golden Knights parachute team, the tandem experience is unlike any other in the world because you go up, in this case, over 7,000 feet in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Coming down, you're going to get about 30 seconds of free fall before you open from 7,000 feet.
Well, you actually go up to about 13,000
So you take it, so you get a 45-second free.
Oh, yeah. And they pull the canopy at 5,000 feet for tandems. And they have, at 5,000 feet, they have approximately about 10 minutes of view time, and it's beautiful scenery up there. Awesome.
The view is unrestricted. You see more of Florida than any place else. All right, who's coming in right now, Jim?
All right, the white and orange canopy with the orange tip, that is Ron Burnett. He is a retired Army aviator. He's got approximately 1,400 jumps, 38 years flying canopies here. He's a parachute rigger and a skydiving instructor.
Now that's a little bit smaller canopy, is it not?
Oh, that is correct. That's one of the smaller ones. Again, it's probably 120 square foot, 130 square foot canopy. He's got many years of flying, so you want to start downgrading as you get more professional. So yeah, he can fly that like a champ.
They become extremely maneuverable, extremely quick with forward speeds upwards of 40 miles per hour on the smaller canopies. But you got to be really a hot skydiver for that.
Our next one coming in with the yellow canopy to the right, that is Jeff Barney. He's got approximately 400 jumps, 6 years in the skydiving. He actually is a project manager at Bell South, a local company here in Pensacola.
The orange and blue.
All right, the orange and blue over here is Wayne Lancaster. Wayne Lancaster, I got to put his age out. He's 63 years old. I always like to talk about that. But 1,300 jumps. He's been jumping for about 6 years. He's also a commercial rated pilot, and he's a skydiver coach. He actually helped me get my license to skydive. Oh, Luke Ball. Luke Ball is an Air Force flight instructor. He's over here at the 479th Training Wing. He just came down on the ground with blue and silver.
All right, and blue just about to touch down. We got that. What's next?
Steve Windham's coming down with the orange and black. He's a registered nurse, 500 jumps, 26 years in like skydiving. And just touching ground, we got Carolyn Coleman. She just touched ground. She's got 2,000 jumps, 14 years. She's actually a rider.
Congratulations. Let's give them a big round of applause, everybody. Good skydive. And actually, 2 canopies, 4 in the air.
That is correct. All right, let's see. The one here with the rainbow-colored canopy up there. There's the black tips at the end. That is, Timber McKinney. Timber McKinney has on the tandem rider is Aaron Wibbs up there. Timber McKinney, he has about 4,200 jumps, 27 years skydiving. He's a skydiving instructor, and he's one of our pilots. I do like to point out, it's kind of funny, he was former Navy. He was a former Navy rodeo bull rider back in the day.
Now, wait a minute, a naval rodeo bull rider?
I guess the Navy back in the day had those programs.
Well, that's a whole new avenue for MWR now, isn't it?
Oh, I know. Can you imagine that? That's Timber McKinney, right.
A naval rodeo bull rider.
Yeah. There's a new one for you.
There is something fundamentally wrong with that. You're lying to me, Jake.
I am not. All right, the last one up there is
the audible is what that is.
Jim Horak is up top there. His tandem is Robert Wibbs, brother and sister coming down on this one to ride. He's got over 6,700 jumps, 36 years in this in skydiving field. He is a retired major, Special Forces major. He's a Halo parachutist. He's jumped up to about almost 30,000 feet. He's got high altitude, low altitude jumps. He is also displaying all 4 flags of our services. You got the Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps.
And the only one they're missing is the Coast Guard.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I asked him about that. He said, man, if I put any more flags on there, it just might not fly right.
Yeah, I hope he's not out on a boat and needs help.
Yeah, I know. Coast Guard might not help us.
Watch the tandem rider lift his or her feet up. Why do they do that?
All right, the tandem instructor has to touch the ground first. So they ask the tandem to lift their knees up so the instructor can touch first and make a clean slide in or a good stand-up landing.